Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everybody.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Hare Krishna
Dandavat Pranam.
Prabhuji, Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna. How is the voice? Voice is clear, or are you finding lot of echo?
Very clear.
It's good.
Clearer. Okay.
Pranam Prabhu.
Yashaha Shivam Sushva Arya Sangame.
Narayanam Namaskar.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya.
Narayanam Namaskritya.
Narotamam.
Narotamam.
Saraswatim Vyasam.
Saraswatim Vyasam.
Jayamudhiraye. Ashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Uttama Shloke. Devotee Naishtiki. Saha Shivam Sushva Arya Sangame. Yadichaya Chopashanoti Te Sakre. Gunagno Viramed Vinapashum. Iya Pravare Gunasangre Chaya. Yashaha Shivam Sushva Arya Sangame. Yashaha Shivam Sushva Arya Sangame. Chaya Chopashanoti Te Sakrit. Katam Gunogno Viramed Vinapashum. Katham Gunagyo Viramed Vinapashum. Shriyat Pravare Gunasangraye Chaya. Shriyat Pravare Gunasangraye Chaya. Yashaha Shivam Shushva Arya Sangame. Yashaha Shivam Sushva Arya Sangame. Shanoti Te Sakrit. Guragyo Viramed Vinapashum. Pravare Gunasangrahe Chaya. Yat Pravare Gunasangrahe Chaya.
Yasa Sivam Sutrava Arya Sangame Yadrachaya Jog Swanoti Desatat Katham Vanakyo Virame Vinam Vasum Sririyat Pravare Guna Sangre Chya
Yashaha, glorification. Shivam, all auspicious. Sushravah, O highly glorified Lord. Arya Sangame, in the association of advanced devotees. Yadicchaya, somehow or another. Cha, also. Upashanoti, hears. Te, your. Sakrit, even once. Katham, how. Guda, gyaha, one who appreciates good qualities. Viramet, can cease. Vina, unless. Pashum, an animal. She, the god of the fortune. Yat, which. Pravavare, accepted. Guna, your qualities. Sangraha, to receive. Ichchaya, with a desire. My dear highly glorified Lord, if one in association of your devotees hears even once the glories of your activity, he does not, unless he is nothing but an animal, gives up the association of devotees, for no intelligent person would be so careless as to leave their association. The perfection of chanting and hearing about your glories was accepted even by the goddess of fortune, who desired to hear of your unlimited activities and transcendental glories. My dear highly glorified Lord, if one, in the association of your devotees, hears even once the glories of your activity, does not, unless he is nothing but an animal, give up the association, or no intelligent person,
For no intelligent person
careless,
would
as
be
to leave their
careless
association.
as to leave their
The
association.
perfection of chanting
The perfection of
and
chanting
hearing
and
about your
hearing
glories
about your
was
glories
accepted
was
even by the
accepted
goddess of fortune,
even by the
who
goddess of
desire
fortune, who
to hear
desire
of your unlimited activity
to hear of your unlimited
and
activity,
transcendental glories.
transcendental glories.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Supriti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Prabhupada ki jai. The association of devotees, Arya Sangama, is the most important factor in this world. The word Arya refers to those who are advancing spiritually. In the history of the human race, the Aryan family is considered to be the most elevated community in the world because it adopts the Vedic civilization. The Aryan family is distributed all over the world and is known as Indo-Aryan. In prehistoric days, all of the members of the Aryan family followed the Vedic principles and therefore they became spiritually advanced. The kings known as Raja Rishis were so perfectly educated as Kshatriyas or protectors of the citizens and so greatly advanced in spiritual life that there was not a bit of trouble for the citizens. The glorification of the Supreme Lord can be very much appreciated by the Aryan family. Although there is no bar for others, the members of the Aryan family very quickly catch the essence of spiritual life. How is it that we are finding it very easy to spread Krishna consciousness among the Europeans and Americans? History reports that the Americans and Europeans proved their ability when they were anxious to expand colonization, but at the present time, being contaminated by the advancement of material science, their sons and grandsons are turning into reprobates. This is due to their having lost their original spiritual culture, which is the Vedic civilization. Presently, these descendants of the Aryan family are taking this Krishna conscious movement very seriously. Others who are associating with them and hearing the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra from the lips of pure devotees are also becoming captivated by the transcendental vibration. Transcendental vibrations are very much effective when chanted among Aryans, but even though one does not belong to the Aryan family, he will become a Vaishnava simply by hearing the mantra because the vibration has great influence over everyone. Maharaja Prithu points out that even the goddess of fortune, who is the constant companion of Lord Narayana, specifically wanted to hear about the Lord's glories, and for the association of the gopis who are pure devotees, the goddess of fortune Lakshmi underwent severe austerities. The impersonalist may ask why one should bother chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra continually for so many years instead of stopping and trying for Kaivalya, liberation, or merging into the existence of the Lord. In answer, Maharaja Prithu maintains that the attraction of this chanting is so great that one cannot give up the process unless he is an animal. This is the case even if one comes in contact with this transcendental vibration by chance. Prithu Maharaj is very emphatic in this connection. Only an animal can give up the practice of chanting Hare Krishna. Those who are not animals but actually intelligent, advanced, human civilized men cannot give up this practice of continually chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everybody. Om Jnanatimmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashata Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yashaha Shivam Shushva Arya Sangame
यशा शिवं सुश्रवा आर्यसङ्गमे
Yadichaya Chopashanoti Te Sakrit
यदेच्छया चोपशृणोति ते सकृत्
Katham Gunogno Viramed Vinapashum
Katham
गुणोऽज्ञो
guno
विरमेत् विना पशुम्
Yat Pravavare Gunasangrahe Chaya.
Yat pravare guna
श्रेयप्रवरे
sangrahechaya.
गुणसङ्गृच्छया.
My dear, highly glorified Lord, if once an association of pure devotee hears even once the glories of your activity, it does not, unless he is nothing but an animal, give up the association of devotees, for no intelligent person is so careless as to leave their association. The perfection of chanting and hearing about your glories accepted even a goddess of fortune who desire to hear of your unlimited activities and transcendental glories. Hare Krishna, everybody. Audio is clear?
Perfect,
Yes,
Prabhuji. Very clear.
Very clear.
So today it is leaving the association. Till now I heard very nice classes from Pran Chaitanya Prabhu, from our Ankit Prabhu, about living in the association. Today it is about leaving the association. There are two Shaktis of the Lord, Prakshepatmika Shakti and Avarnatmika Shakti. Avarnatmika Shakti is covering potency. Just like many of you are in North India now, it's winter, we go inside in the blanket, right? Avarnatmika, fully covered. So all the animals and most of the human beings, you look at their face, they don't even have an idea of spiritual life. Avarnatmika Shakti, totally covered, very busy, like an animal is busy whole day, running here, there. Not even an idea that actually I am a servant of Krishna. Yeah, how will I go back to Godhead? Why I am rotting in this world? Not even an idea. So this is Avarnatmika Shakti. This human life is just a very rare chance I have got, in which I can make arrangement and go back to Godhead. Not even an idea. Now this is Avarnatmika Shakti, and we were covered by that. We had no ideas, all driven by the senses, harassment of the senses, almost becoming mad, and varieties of anxieties for material existence. Shoche tato vimukha chetasa indriyartam maya sukhaya bharamudmato vimudan. This is the condition that Prahlad Maharaj laments. Shoche, we are lamenting. Tato vimukha chetasa. For the people who have given up their desire to serve the Lord. Vimukha. Vimukha means they did not face towards the Lord, face is away. Maya sukhaya, lost into the material enjoyment. Bharam udvato mudha. And so much anxiety we are taking for material sense gratification. Lot of anxiety for material sense gratification. It doesn't come easy. You want to enjoy family life? Yes, from childhood start planning, start studying, start getting good marks, work hard, go to a good college, again study hard, then you get a job, then satisfy the boss very nicely, he should be very happy with you, or keep jumping job here, there, then convince somebody to marry you, then have a house, then have children, and then to maintain the status quo, keep struggling. It's not easy, so a lot of work is needed. Bye. Lot of hard work. And then so much anxiety to maintain the status quo. And even after we have worked so hard, there is no satisfaction. That's what Prabhupada is pointing out. Material life, what we can think of. When they become rich, these European, American countries, when they became rich, particularly European countries did that, not America. And they started all around the world going and plundering, looting, colonizing. And then finally, their youth is taking to Krishna consciousness. Even though they brought home lot of riches, by plundering, looting all around from the world, made the countries rich. European countries, many of them are, whatever they have was from plundering and looting around the world. They became so-called rich. But their youth are not happy after all that. Well, they gave to their children are not happy. They are rather taking to Krishna consciousness. Interesting. Very nice way Srila Prabhupada is presenting. The Prabhupada is saying, actually, if you look at that, there was something called Aryan civilization. Aryan civilization. Arya, Bhagavad Gita also, this word is used. Anarya justam. Krishna uses this word for Arjuna. Arjuna, don't behave like an uncivilized Anarya. Not Arya, Anarya. Anarya justam. Don't behave like a non-Aryan. So Prabhupada introduces Aryan as a word for a person who is keen for spiritual advancement. You know, I think Hitler also had an idea. He used to say, we are Aryans. We are a special race. Aryan. So yes, but doesn't matter because Krishna consciousness is beyond these designations of the body and birth. And therefore, Prabhupada says, look at it, what is happening. People, whichever situation they are in, by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are finding in good association. Once they hear the Nama Sankirtana or other ways of glorification of the Lord, Shravana Kirtana, their dormant tendency in the heart for service to the Lord awakens. Just like I think in physics we used to have an experiment, tuning fork experiment. So the resonance, it resonates. In our heart there is dormant desire to serve Krishna, and then when we hear the glorification of the Lord, the dormant desire awakens. Correct? That's what it is true. Anarya justam. So now, that is what Srila Prabhupada developing, that we should become Aryans in principle. The birth is not important in principle, key for spiritual advancement. And what is very important element, as we discussed in the last few days, to be keen in spiritual advancement, we need association. You don't value something unless you lose it. Therefore, Prabhupada is saying in the purport, unless, even the shloka says that, unless somebody is an animal, he will throw away the association. Our whole thing is stay with association of devotees. You don't like one association, you go to another association. That's okay, that's fine. But stay in association of devotees. That is what we need. Prabhupada gives an example that when you put an iron next to fire, the iron also becomes hot and changes its nature. So actually, only choice I have every moment is what I am associating with. Many people feel I have a choice to make some decision which I should improve. Most of us don't value association. We rather value, I will make proper decisions. Correct. From tomorrow, I know I'm not making correct decisions. I know I think sometimes deeply about sense enjoyment. I know sometimes I think about sinful activities, sometimes even do sinful activities. I know all that. So what I'm going to do, from tomorrow I'm going to make correct decisions. Sir, capacity to make decisions will only improve when you are in good association. Otherwise, you will continue to make wrong decisions. I give you a good example, then I develop on this. Say somebody goes to jail. In one country, European country, they figured out that most of the people who are in drug addict, it is because of bad association. Unless we change that association, just by laws, by beating them, we are not going to change it. See, in India it happens, so many criminals get arrested. They go to jail. Then what do you do? Jail, they beat them up maybe. And nowadays the beating is not allowed, but it happens. And then they are in jail and they have stay for say 4 years, 5 years, depending on the crime. Say pickpocket or whatever, a thief, he comes back. And when he is going, he is quite determined that I will not steal anymore. Because 4 years he was separated from whole family. It's very painful. Not only disgraceful, it is also painful. When he comes out, they find within a short time, again he starts. We read even something more, many horrible things. Okay? The person is the murderer, in parole he came out of 6 months, he did another murder. But if you look at it, what did not change? We did not change his association. If we do not change association, the person will not change. Therefore, the famous saying, if you want to know what is the achievement somebody will make, tell me about his 5 best friends, then I'll tell you. I remember when I was studying for all this engineering, I had one good friend. And I used to go to his house, sometimes he used to come to my house. We used to study together. It was association needed. You can't even study together, study alone. You need association, you need a company, even for material things. Therefore, we see all the karmis, they join all this Rotary Club, Lions Club. Why do they do that, so many associations? Because they want to, that builds momentum, that builds the confidence in you. Seeing so many people successful in the particular area, people associate with them. People pay so much money to go when some materially successful person comes. Now suppose nowadays they talk about the richest man, Elon Musk, if he comes to Mangalore, say. Ours is a small town. Everybody will go. If you say you can have lunch with him, dinner with him, or you can just meet him if he wants to speak, I think lakhs of people will go. Correct? Why? They want to associate with him. Why? Because they feel he has something which they want. What he has? He has the confidence or the hard work, the determination to be materially successful. So they feel, I want to just be with him. I will also get it. Correct? Why do people want to go? People want to go. Even if they know he's not giving money, still they will go. Just to see, can I also get it? That confidence, that courage he has. So similarly, if we think, what is the most fortunate position? Krita punya punja. Bhagavatam talks about it. Look at this, coward boys. How much punya they must have done to play with Krishna. Krita punya punja. So then when you value that, you will also think, can I get their association? I just see what, and when we used to go there, definitely here, material thing. Sometimes it is just some punya karma or past life, person becomes extremely rich. Correct? But it has no, for a spiritualist it is of no value, because we've seen this country with looted, plundered and brought money home. Their own children are fed up of their materialistic life. Correct? Just because person has money, people don't discuss. He is the biggest lumpet, has 14, 15 children from XYZ ladies who are not even his wives. You know, if you remove money from him, people will spit at him actually. If your relative friend is like that, will spit at him. But that's how the society is today. You ask any youngster, who is your idol? I want to become like Elon Musk. But you see, there are so many kachara also around it. So if you think the really, just like in the previous time, the value, people value the association. When Narad Muni came to the palace, Krishna got up from his seat, made him sit respectfully. For what? Taking association. In fact, many people are excited for Tirtha Yatra. But actually the main reason many devotees go for Tirtha Yatra, particularly the congregation, it is because that time they get association. They feel really happy. There are some days they stop watching TV. That are the days they didn't gossip much. That is the days they actually chanted their 16 rounds. That is the days they hear the glorification of the Lord. They did so many services. That can be done even at home, which they don't do. And therefore, but what they forget actually, the most important principle in even a yatra is association. And sometimes people are very much focused on, I have to idhar mata tekna, udhar mata tekna, I have to do this. But they forget the most useful thing was actually association, not all these things. Other things, even an animal can do. Taking bath in the holy kunda, even an animal can go through that, you know. But what is the unique facility we have is taking association. Bharat Maharaj in the next life, when he knew the mistake he has done, and he became a deer, he ran actually. He ran and used to, next life, the deer, stay near an ashram. So that, you know, some harikatha I can hear. So imagine, even the body of a deer, he is trying to be near an ashram where he can get some prasadam. So why not we do like that in this life? We don't value. Problem is, we are thinking on my own, I can progress in my spiritual life. Unless you break your nose, you will not learn it. We are so much, we do not understand the convictions that I have, the determination that I have to serve Krishna. It is because of association. You ask anybody, how did you become a devotee? Nobody will agree it was the association. They will say, I had this question, and that somebody came, no credit to him also that much. He answered that question. I decided to become a devotee. Such a lie he is telling. He is telling a white lie, correct? That never happened. Particularly in Kali Yuga. So very few devotees tell. It was association of the prasadam, it was association of the devotees who encourage us that actually in that association, I develop a desire to serve Krishna. Very few people will agree. It was the association which is sustaining me and the association which made me devotee. It's not easy. This principle is not easy to accept. And for such a person who didn't value, doesn't agree, that association actually made him make the right decisions and association is sustaining him, very easily will leave the association. Because his feeling is sustaining himself independent of the association. He has that kind of he does not know. Just like a spark when it is in fire, it glitters. You remove the fire, the spark stops glittering. Right? So similarly, when we are in association of devotees, what happens to us? Our whole thing changes. The way we think, it gives so much strength, the association. A person may not say, association is not only asking questions and listening. Even if you are somebody who is getting up, sitting and chanting, that inspires us. Yeah, let me also chant. It helps us. Therefore, Prabhupada says, I created the International Society for Krishna Consciousness for association. Why did he create the society? Yes, so that people coming in this association automatically become devotees. So this is actually a principle which is neglected mostly. And when somebody leaves the association, what happens to him? First thing, generally happening, prasadam goes. Because he stops. It's not practical alone to prasadam, start eating. The second thing is that here he was in association of devotees, and he was actually, even though he recognizes the karmis are not animals, they are also human beings, and they are helping us. Just like you're running this temple, we cannot run without the help of the karmis. So we do go meet them and we take their help. So they're not animals as such. Prabhupada can say, but we can't say like that. They're also human beings, and we find many good people who help us. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also said the association of a non-devotee is the first principle to begin the spiritual life. Giving up the association. Asasanga tyaga, ei vaishnavachara, stri sangi eka Krishna bhaktara. The two elements when you meet a karmi, he is almost always infatuated with woman. Stri sanga, always seeking association of woman. And Krishna abhakta. He doesn't have a desire to serve the Lord within his heart. Is actually very dangerous, this person, for our spiritual life, association with him. So people stop understanding this danger, and not only that, they start appreciating karmi, that I have seen. Now, he's a very nice person actually. But here we have been, Arey Baba, you're with somebody, poor fellow, gave up whole life to serve Krishna, you had problem with you left and here you're appreciating a karmi who may be even a non-veg fellow, who may be drunkard fellow, who may be doing sin. You now started appreciating, because see, the nature is we have to glorify somebody. Now they're not devotees. People start glorifying karmis now. And therefore it is in the very dangerous, in the beginning stages when we send people to bring donation for the temple, a neophyte devotee, there is one danger. Because the society's success is money, correct? And when we are going for collection, we are going to the rich people, definitely. And around them, they have an aura of success. Yeah, I'm successful. Yeah, Swamiji, I think I'll do something. We are also looking in his office, such kind of opulence, big car, respect. And within our heart, we start aspiring for that. I wish, you see a huge office and secretaries after secretary. When it will be like that, I will also have big office and secretaries after secretaries, because that's the nature. We see huge car, when will I get a big car? These aspirations develop in the heart. So one big day, every service has one danger. This collection service has this danger that the devotee then loses his simplicity and innocence. Devotee means he is very happy what Krishna has given. Simple life is very happy. But then, once he sees the people surrounded by, what is that? Dhanam, by success of wealth, janam, lot of followers, lot of people say, he's very successful. You go to that whole area, oh, you met him, big success. Sundarim, beautiful women around him. Now when you see all that, you think that's a mark of success. Done. Your spiritual life now will be disturbed. Now you lose your peace of mind. You will lose your happiness of just peacefully chanting Hare Krishna. You are actually Krishna's grace, you are peacefully situated in a simple life. But now you cannot be peaceful, because I also want to travel in Mercedes. I was remembering we had one, Sankirtan at somebody's house, so a congregation was there. So one doctor was there and one more of a doctor. So the one doctor was telling at the end, another doctor, when you are going to buy the Audi car, I want to know that. See, association, they push for these marks of success. So we also get infected. When I will have an Audi, when we'll have a sedan, when we'll have this, when we'll have that. And then you lose your simplicity, happiness as a devotee. Then something else, because see what happens, just like in association, we pick up good desires, like bacteria. We have infection. If you go near a person, you get infected, correct? And that infection has been explained in Bhagavad Gita in 8 stages. Dhyayate vishaya pumsa sangaste shubhajayate sanga sanjayate kama kama krodha vijayate krodhad bhavati sammoha sammoha smriti vibramaha vidivamshad buddhinash buddhina pranashati. So whatever level he has gone down, that much level will take us down in association. Suppose somebody is a drug addict, pranashati, and you submissively hear to him for some reason. Maybe he is a very rich person and you have lost your foundation of spiritual life. For you, he becomes a mark of success. Or he is very smart, or he is very handsome, or whatever reason. If you by mistake become submissive to him, that submission will allow him. If asat sangatyaga is not there within the heart, we may meet people, but in the heart we are not going to accept their success. But if by mistake you accept their success, then what happens? That desire that he has in his heart or a developed desire, pranashati level, he has gone to take drugs. You say, how enjoyable it is, I tell you, he will absorb it in a moment. So he gives you the sinful activity. Otherwise, you have to go through the 8 stages. Dhyayato vishya pumsa sangateshu pajayate sangha sanjayate kama krodha kra. You have to go through the 8 stages. It will take you some time to become a drunkard. But he can make you a drunkard in a second. Lavamatra sangha sarvanashta hoy. One moment he can destroy you. Just like a devotee can in a moment give you Krishna bhakti. So when a devotee, suppose we are hearing somebody who is very strict in spiritual life, and he says you should never do sense enjoyment, just by hearing him, you not only get the concept, we also get his package, full package, packed realization also comes with. You save the time. Shraddha, sadhu, sangha, bhajan, kriya, nartya, nishtha, ruchi, asakti, bhava. You made a Shuddha Bhakta. He doesn't even have to speak. We just see him looking at Krishna. And you are submissive. You have respect for him. You know he's a pure devotee. And you submissively just look at him. And with love of Krishna, he is looking at you. One moment you get Krishna prema. One moment, over. Because he has realized that. See, you cannot give what you don't have. He has Krishna prema with him. In association he can give you. Somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, you are saying so many times, Shastra says, Lavamatra sadhu sangha sarva siddhi hoye. So can we get it from your books? Prabhupada said, I am ready. I don't know whether you are ready. So it's not one way. Suppose you have to receive something, you should also be ready. The Guru is ready to give you Krishna prema. But are we ready to take Krishna prema? Lavamatra sadhu. So association is so important. Just like we can catch a bad infection, we can also catch a good desire to serve Krishna. So in this world, what is all happening nowadays, generally parents keep the children very protected till 16, 17 years, just through the college. What happens when he goes to college? Out of control association. And so many unwanted desires are implanted within his heart. And he loses peace of mind. He can either study, he can either focus on his career. Srisriradhagovinda ki, Srisriradhagovindatemple ki. Isn't it? This is the problem. And the parents wonder what happened. We put so much energy, so much time in bringing up the child. What happened to him now? He started behaving strangely because you didn't give him enough realizations, enough training. 18 years is too early. You didn't train him enough. And when he went to that situation, it's destroyed. It's destroyed. Within 6 months, they get destroyed. And generally, I've seen when I generally go to the colleges for what they call induction program. Very innocent at that time. Just come from their home with the everybody, no parents will allow children to do bad activities. They're mostly having very pure habits. They listen with great attention when you speak. They're respectful. Just sometimes follow up 6 months. They're not ready to hear now. It's gone already. 6 months' time, they destroy. What we call samskaras, rules, regulations, parent taught. They learned how to break it and they don't care for it anymore. So you see association. You don't want to see power of association, just see it. 6 months, 1 year. One college I used to go, very local people come from Karkala. You look at their face, so pure, so clean face in the index of the mind, correct? You really feel, my God, these are devatas or what? Just go after 1 year, it's all destroyed, already destroyed. Prabhupada used to say all these colleges have become hubnut of sinful activities. Hubnut, Prabhupada's words, hubnut of sinful activities. They don't know whether they study or not, but definitely they learn all the bad habits. So this is what we have actually. So why? We didn't train them. We forgot to train the child about association. We forgot to train. Therefore we have to give proper input to the child, how to handle unwanted association. We forgot to train him. There was the opportunity which you did not use. And then you see there is a ticket. Now coming to our own self now, we always have an opportunity to take association of Prabhupada books, everybody should keep some time, wherein at least for 1 hour, you are sitting and hearing Srila Prabhupada. We should have great time, fine time. Prabhupada has also instructed us to chant 16 rounds, to hear the vibration attentively, take it too. Then Prabhupada instituted, we have in our movement, lectures, we should take advantage of that because we are getting full package, ready, realized, we're taking association. Then whole day we are working in association of the devotees, correct? So we get actually, association is kind of a fence which protects us, falling victim to Maya. We have again and again, we have Bhaktivinoda Thakur saying, I don't mind taking birth again, even as an insect, if I'm in the association of devotees. We have so many in wonderful prayers by acharyas attain the association. In Srila Prabhupada also, when he was asked, what is the most difficult part of your life? Prabhupada said, the difficult part was when I was alone. And devotees felt that. And then even if Prabhupada is going from one temple to another temple in a flight, they will buy one more ticket and see somebody is there with him. And Prabhupada is so happy. He'll be talking to the devotee, preaching to him. And Prabhupada is to do so many things. Sometimes say, okay, now let us discuss. You are an atheist, I am a devotee. Or they will be just reading Krishna book. Always association is actually something to be valued. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Somebody has any question on association? Many times we are asking, you people can come, there is so much opportunity for service. But we should think, not only I am going for service, I am going to get good association.
Waiting for
People
guests.
think,
Prabhuji,
people think, people desire, when I am leaving the body, should there be some devotees around me chanting Hare Krishna. But you have to build it. It will not happen suddenly like that. Correct?
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. We are not able to go from Delhi to Mangalore that easily, Prabhuji. But your association from 4 years ago has brought me into such a rich association of devotees. I have not been keeping well, Prabhuji. They've been calling and asking from Bangalore, etc., how I am, Nandita Mataji and all. And Prabhuji, it's so nice. I don't know them, they don't know me, but the association daily, and the chanting, the classes, they've changed me as a person, Prabhuji. I have association, although it's not physical, it's online, but it's wonderful. I have only you to thank for, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, you can, because many of you are ladies, most of you, and it is not so easy for ladies to travel, correct? It's not so easy.
Yes, Prabhuji, that
so
is the
use
reason.
this online. So you people can start reading books. We have already courses going on, and otherwise, apart from that, you can say form few groups that let us read Bhagavatam together, let us read
Yes,
Chaitanya Charitamrita together. Form a group and start reading.
Yes,
When you read further, it's a matter of time. I was hearing in already the Gujarati group, already they are reaching Madalina. Just few people started reading Chaitanya Charitamrita together. So
yes, Prabhuji.
always
We
keep
have
Prabhupada
Bhakti
books
Viksha
center.
also.
Keep here. Yeah. See what has this platform created, this course, and this platform created an opportunity for association. Correct?
Yes,
That's
Prabhuji,
what. And people
absolutely.
became devotee by that.
Hare Krishna,
Okay,
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. So, nothing more. We had, for past 4 days, we had DT worship seminars going on. So, I was also to participate. We had a resource person, Sheetalanga Prabhu had come. So, we were having a lot of instructions on how to respectfully worship the deities, what is the mood, how serious we should be, principle of cleanliness, the mantras. Okay? We will have one more session to complete this. We did this 4 days, we need another 4-5 days. Okay, so as Krishna's grace, our college opens up, so these things will be available. The people can also come and then learn in the temple how to do devotion. Correct? And you can take your home, and then when you go to your home, you can see what elements you can incorporate. Temple should be like an area of standard. Correct? And then at our home, whatever level we can do. Okay, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Anything else somebody wants to add? Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhyava evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Danda Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you.
Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you Prabhuji.
Hare
Krishna Prabhuji, Sadhu Pranam. Thank you so much Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam.
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.